Alright, so it's the next day. It did rain on us for a while yesterday. We pulled over at the takeout to transition to trek, and we found like a covered pavilion with a bunch of other teams. So we stored all our gear, got sorted a little bit. It was 8:30 p.m. So then we decided to go see if we could hunt down a restaurant. The race organizer, Eric, said there was a restaurant on the water. And so we searched the waterfront. We found a fancy French restaurant. And we looked like hell. I mean, we were covered with just water and rain jackets and looking like hell. So we came in and plopped all of our wet gear down. And they served us a fancy meal. We had like salmon tartare and fish, and had a couple glasses of wine. We each had one glass of wine. Went back over to the pavilion, and we decided to sleep for 4 hours, or bed down for a total of 4 hours. Everybody got sleep, and so we woke up at 2:30, and we've been trekking ever since. It has been raining most of the time, drizzle rain, and this is the train. It's very steep uphill. But so far, everybody's still feeling good. Just tired. Got these big, heavy backpacks on because we have the pack rafts. I gotta go up and over this mountain and then get back on the lake. So we're a little worried that the lake is gonna be cold and rainy and windy. We're not looking forward to that, but hopefully this burns off before we get there. So that's the update for, I guess this is the beginning of day 3. Whoop, whoop. Apparently that is Peak de Morgan. Beautiful. And we can hear cowbells in the background. They're up there on the hill. Right up there. And we just made it to the top, so now it's all downhill to the lake. And then we're gonna put the pack rafts back in and freeze our butts off.
Or paddle hard.
Or paddle hard. Not happening.
Don't fall asleep.
Team thisAbility choose your own adventure party pace race.
I got a burger still.
You still have a burger?
12 cheeseburger.
I got a 1/4 of a smashed peanut butter and jelly that I'm gonna devour here very soon. Always a sucker for free food.
And we didn't have to carry over that mountain.
We didn't have to carry it. Had to carry our water and our helmets, even though we didn't need them. But all right, made it to the paddle section. We trekked up and over around this big hill over here, came down, pumped up. Now we need to come out. We're not allowed to go straight across because it's too wide, so we have to go all the way down and then follow the coastline way down to the end and then trek up to a TA. So that's what we're doing today. It is still lightly sprinkling, not too cold, but all in all, having a good day. Pretty view for a CP. Uh-oh. Slippery, huh?
Not too bad.
That was where the lake we were in. Up here, nice little view. Yeah. So we're back. Now we just got to climb all the way down this slippery muck to our boats without dying. This stuff is surprisingly grippy for as steep as it is, and it's raining. All right, we were just pack rafting up to the beach, transitioned over, and now we're heading up to the TA. Remember? Your mama. And kids, this is why you break down your 4-piece paddle into 4 pieces.
Nope.
See how this works out for you. Do the limbo. Bend over, short stuff.
I'm too tall.
No, you gotta back up more. Down. There you go. There you go, Rhino. Double up.
Rings on that thing?
Don't talk about Playboy. Them so-called pots are made for toys. Alright, so we came into TA and they gave us some unexpected news, but before I tell you the news, let's look at TA because it's a bit of a shit show. So here we go. There's Brenda in all her stinky clothes.
Hanging out, not hungry.
There's our pile of gear. Here's the plan. We're definitely not sleeping in there. So as you can see, it's a beautiful day here in France. But somehow, like at 6 a.m. this morning, there was like this big crazy storm that was supposed to hit at 8 o'clock, and right now it's 5:20. And guess what? No storm. And so they've called off the race and nobody can leave the TA until 8 o'clock. And so people are like scrambling to get their gear ready and get as much sleep as possible. So that's why everybody's like sleeping and doing stuff. A couple of the segments are closed. Like we're not gonna be able to do the pulley system. We're not gonna be able to do the rafting. We're not gonna be able to do the rollerblading, which really sucks because we bought all this gear, brought it all the way to France, and now we can't do it. So either way, we went and had dinner, and we ate some charcuterie and some bread and baguettes, and had a couple glasses of wine, and so now we're ready to go to bed. And so let me show you our area that we're gonna be sleeping. We came behind the building, and it's perfectly quiet back here. There's Brenda coming out to the sleep spot. Look at this, we can hang our own clothes out with nobody else's stuff. Beautiful, we're gonna have this little sleep area. And so we're gonna sleep like babies. I think we're gonna take 3 hours. We're gonna wake up about 8:30 something. And we're gonna be well rested in all the hustle bustle of all these other guys getting up to be back on the course at 8 o'clock. All that hustle bustle is gonna happen over there. We're gonna be snoring, sleeping through it, and get a total of 3 hours of sleep, and then we should be able to make it to the finish, I hope. But either way, wanted you to see what a World Cup A1 adventure race looks like when Mother Nature does not play along with the intended plan. So that's it for me. Okay, we are here, 1:35 a.m. ready to leave the TA. They held us back until now, and they've been staggering starts. So we're about to get handed our maps, and I guess it's changed now from bike, trek, bike, swim, run, bike, and then finish. And so everything, you know, rollerblading, the pulley system, all that got cut. And so off we go. Now we're on the bike section. Having some fun uphill and downhill. It's a little bit chilly.
See the lights down there?
And it's fun being up on the ridge, but things are going as planned.